Alright, so I just got done with Biscayne National Park, and now I'm relaxing in Miami, recharging a little bit. This park, like the Everglades and Dry Tortugas, to really experience it, you have to pay for some kind of excursions. The park is 95% underwater, so you need a boat to get everywhere. I thought I could just rent a kayak and paddle out to the island, because the park is here on the mainland, and then the main part of the park is the Keys all along. It's the biggest undeveloped key in Florida. So I thought I could just get a kayak and paddle out there and backpack and camp. It's 7 miles. It's pretty rough water. I would not have made it. So to do this park, you have to pay for excursions. We did two. The first one was the Heritage Tour. You go on a very slow-moving boat. If you're lucky, you won't get rained on. You go to the island. You hear the history of the settlers, people that lived there. And then you hear how it became a park. And you get to walk around the island for a little bit. And then that's it. You go back. That was a pretty boring tour. The second excursion we did was a snorkeling tour, much more exciting, a faster moving boat. The water is warm in Florida, it's very clear visibility, and going into it, I was sick of mangroves because I've seen them all through every single park here so far. But now I got to snorkel underwater, and you get to see the root system and all the fish that live in the mangrove forest. Very cool experience. Also, we saw manatees. We saw the tour guide said, if you're lucky, we see this like 12 times a year, and so we saw like a group of 5 manatees swim around us for like 5-10 minutes. Very cool to see up close and personal. They're very curious, very friendly animals, and they're freaking huge. So that was fun. I'm glad I got to see that. I definitely won't forget that. But the park itself, it's not very it doesn't feel like a national park. It feels like a protected ecosystem. I wanted to camp there, couldn't do it. I wanted to park my van in the parking lot and overnight there. They said you can't do it. It's not a registered campground. So I was a little bummed out. So we had to go to an RV park, like 15 minutes away. It was a nice RV park, but it took away from the national park experience. I'm so used to just pulling up there and living on the land and stuff. So would I go back there? Probably not. I think I've seen the whole park. I did some excursions. If I were to camp there, I'd probably want to camp more and Dry Tortugas. It's a little more exciting island than this one is. But who would I recommend this park to? If you're in the area and you want to snorkel and see the mangroves for the first time, this is definitely the park for you. But if you want to do some insane hikes and stuff and see some huge, breathtaking mountains, this park is not for you. So guys, if you've been to this park before, let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't been before and you want some questions answered, let me know down below. The next park for me is going to be up in Congaree National Park.